There's absolutely no space in this room. We just keep growing into this small room. My cat is in here too, so if he cries or knocks the camera, he's drinking. Stop it. Come here. Why don't you say hi? Come say hi. Ah! Come on. Okay, here he is. Guilty as charged. You were caught on camera, by the way. Not quite 4K, but you were caught. You were caught. You knocked it over. It hit my head, and you're going to prison. So I hope you like Spain. Hey guys, it's me. I have all of his hair stuck to my lips. Okay, it's me, Mimi. I thought we could talk about some new makeup releases for this video. If that sounds interesting. I'm sorry I keep looking over here. That's where my monitor is. I'm so sorry. Look how dark it is outside. It's only 5:30. 5:47. And check out this. Look at this eye look. Isn't it just like, so I did my makeup a little bit different. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I stabbed my eye with mascara, and I think it really adds to the look. I cried a lot. I had to do the paper towel trick. Anyway, let's talk about new makeup art. Brigsby, jeez. But when it's dark outside, I have to set the light up, and it's just like a whole nother aspect of setting up, and it's just, I like natural light. But let's talk about some new makeup releases, shall we? Things coming out, what I think I would want to purchase, and what I don't think I would want to purchase, you know? So, first thing that I see here on my sweet, harmful cellular device is Disney collabed with Olimar Cosmetics with the little movie called Encanto. I haven't even seen the like preview. If you hear my cat purring over my, oh, it's just, he's trying to lay down. Oh, let me see if I can get him to lay down. I have not even seen the preview of that movie, but does it really matter because we're talking about makeup? So I've never purchased anything from Olimar. This is like kind of a big collection. There looks like there's a liquid liner, some lip glosses or a liquid lipstick, some brushes, a cute little palette, which I actually like these colors of the palette, but Olimar Cosmetics you have to purchase from their website. Am I right? Am I correct? They're not sort of sold anywhere else. They don't have any other retailers. They're not with Ulta, they're not with Sephora. And that's what is a big barrier for me when I'm purchasing things, and probably a big barrier for a lot of people, especially people in Europe with these like smaller independently owned brands. So I probably won't purchase this, but I think it's really beautiful. I couldn't say if it's true to the colors of the movie, but it looks really pretty. But I think Disney's been collaborating with every single makeup brand. Just all of the ones I can think of, they've had a Disney collab. Makeup Eraser, Kiko is doing a lot of Wonder Woman stuff. Colourpop for sure. Makeup Revolution, right? They did Disney. Essence. Just every makeup brand except for like Anastasia and Too Faced and Tarte, like those ones. But it's just too much for me, so I won't purchase this, but it looks like a cute collection. They have a nice orange blush. I know a lot of people that really like orange blushes. There's an orange blush, a pink blush, and I think a highlighter. This next one is the Rudolph collaboration with Colourpop. And let me tell you, this palette, look at this palette. I filmed a video earlier this week and I built this palette, and my inspiration was like sipping hot chocolate, walking down a Christmassy little street in a small city in New York. And this is what it ended up looking like. I think it's beautiful. It's actually what's on my eyes. this one, fuck. This shade, which is Teen Captain from Colourpop. This is a depotted shimmery olive on the outer. This is a shade called Night Dream. And I think I have this as a transition, which is it Bel Air or Sea Stars? Sea Stars. So this is what I built. Looks exactly like this Rudolph palette. Just mine's way larger because it's almost 30 shades. And I didn't even see that Rudolph palette until the day after I made this palette. I think it's done. I think I did an excellent job, if I say so myself. It's just beautiful. I am absolutely going to purchase this Rudolph Collaboration if it's available. I'm not going to purchase it right away. I think it's already available. Yeah, it was available today that I'm filming this. The green is what gets me. Okay, I love green eyeshadow. I think it's my favorite eyeshadow lately. Especially like evergreen or olivey green, you know, so it has that wintry, beautiful evergreen shade and a green shimmer called Elf Practice. I'm absolutely gonna purchase this. I love the packaging. I love it. I know it's just like a neutral palette with like a little pop of Christmassy colors, but I'm such a Christmas ass bitch. I'm such a Christmas bitch. Oh my god. I can't believe it. These lip glosses are beautiful with shimmery purple, shimmery peachy neutral, and then a sort of white clear. Beautiful. The Soul Body thing I will absolutely skip on because I don't. The lip scrubs I'll skip on, I think. But the palette, the lip glosses, and I think there's lipsticks. And this really beautiful red glittery packaging. I think they did such a cute job with this. Like, it's hard for me to not purchase this. So I'm just, I don't do things that are difficult. So I'm just going to purchase it and live my Rudolph life. And it looks like, obviously these are like graphically designed images of Rudolph, but it looks like it's based on the like claymation Rudolph, which is so nostalgic for me. They found my nostalgic, they monetized it, and they're selling it back to me. Excellent. Great job. Love it. Absolutely gonna buy it. There's lip liners too, so I think these lipsticks are probably gonna be beautiful. Beautifully done. Well done. So Kathleen Lights came out with her holiday collection with Lights lacquer. I like to purchase nail polish from Pacifica. La Pierre has really beautiful nail polishes, and then those are my two favorite. And then Ipsy gets a lot of nail polishes too that you can do add-ons. So I won't purchase this, but that shimmery like iridescent blue is really beautiful, and it's called Clara. Is that the name of the girl reindeer? Clara? Clarice? Clarice. It's Clarice, isn't it? Maybe, oh, is it Sierra? But it's a cute collection. It doesn't seem super... So her inspiration looks like it's Candyland, actually. It's called the Sugar Shop. So like Candyland-esque. And she also monetized something from my childhood that I totally forgot until just now. My parents used to always buy me a board game for Christmas, and we would all play the board games. Wow, okay. I forgot about this memory. Thanks, Kathleen Lights. You're making me feel lonely and scared. So one I got was Candyland because I'm the youngest, and my sisters got more advanced games like Clue or something that you have to use your actual brain. I loved playing Candyland until the wheels fell off, okay? But yeah, cute little collection based off Candyland or something, whatever. Morphe is not letting these giant ass palettes die, even though the consumer has obviously said that we don't like large palettes, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But probably not. I think large palettes are going to come back next year. We already see it happening with like Melt. Melt released that really beautiful Mariposa palette, their holiday collection. Did someone else have a large palette? I mean, Morphe, obviously. I feel like someone else came out with a large palette recently. Colourpop keeps doing the 35 pans or 30 pan. Anyway, moving on. Back to what I was saying. We don't like, Morphe, we don't like your large palettes because you have like 75 shades. At least 50% of them are the same shade, and we don't care for you. Does anyone like Morphe? Does anyone still purchase from Morphe? This is a collab with Pony's makeup. I know Pony, is she a Korean YouTuber? Japanese? Makeup artist? I don't know. I've never watched her videos, but I've heard other people talk about her. I know she has a big fan base and she is sort of into the subtle makeup, but this is a lot of neutrals that are the same thing. They're the same thing. When you make a palette that large, the only thing you can do without repeating shades is make it the rainbow. I'm sorry. That's just the truth. All these shades look very similar. Swatched out, you can kind of see like the differences and the levels of depth. Some are more pastel, some look more mid-tone, and then some look really rich. So I can see that when they're swatched out, but unless that's laid out in front of me, I can't really tell looking in the pan if it's, especially when there's a lot of options, if it's pastel, low-toned, mid-toned, very deep, I can hardly tell. So unless it's laid out in that order, it's hard to tell. But nobody wants these large palettes. I'm sure Pony's fans or subscribers or whoever or whatever will purchase this. It has a cute little imprint on there. But Morphe really relies so heavily on collaborations, and that tells a lot from a brand because they're profiting off someone else's audience because their own is not very, they don't have one, really. Regular makeup consumers don't really know about Morphe. They know about Maybelline, Covergirl, Too Faced, Tarte, things that are in Ulta. I mean, I know Morphe is in Ulta, but things that are like the big sellers at Ulta. That's what like normal, regular, sane people, consumers know about. And then there's people who say Britney Spears. Britney Spears gets a collab with Morphe. I might purchase it. Who's someone I really like? Taylor Swift. If Taylor Swift collabed with Morphe, I would absolutely purchase it, but I don't like Morphe. So they're really capitalizing off someone else's audience. And of course, Pony's gonna make a bunch of money from this. It's just they don't have their own fan base anymore. And you could say, you can disagree with me, but that's just what I've noticed. Glow Recipe came out with the Plump Hyaluronic Cream. That was hard to say. Plump. Okay. It's really pretty. I own one thing from Glow Recipe. It's my cat. Watch the fire. That's actual fire. Go on your bed. He's having a kitty tantrum. Because I have a candle right in front of the actual fire. So you want me to put you on your bed? Don't go over there. Okay, whatever. I own one thing from Glow Recipe, and I got an Ipsy Glam Bag X. Who was it with? Halsey, I think. It was probably Halsey. And it's a mask, and I don't really care for it. It's a watermelon mask. It's a clay mask. I don't really care for that. I think people who gas up Glow Recipe really like the scents. I don't think that's too bold to say. I think they really enjoy the scent of Glow Recipe. I don't like the watermelon scent. And it's just a clay mask after you take away the watermelon scent of the product I own. So this plum thing probably smells like plum, people who like plum are gonna purchase it. But it's a hyaluronic cream, but Pacifica makes that. The Ordinary probably makes that. Like hyaluronic acid is just like dripping from the walls of Sephora and Ulta, and niacinamide as well, salicylic acid. You could just like take your finger and you can hit any product with hyaluronic acid. So I think it's not worth the money unless you like the scent and you really like to indulge in your skincare. But I can guarantee, I can promise you, you can find a hyaluronic cream. You can find a hyaluronic cream anywhere. So you don't have to get the Glow recipe. I'm not gonna get it, obviously. Makeup eraser collabed with Disney, all these Disney princesses. I don't like makeup eraser or any sort of things similar to that product because I get it for your face, removing your face makeup, but you see the type of eye makeup I wear. Like, this is very difficult to remove. I have gel liner on, I have it in my waterline and everything. It's difficult to remove, so I would really have to tug on my eyes to remove it with these types of products. They have villains and princesses. And it's not as simple as they market it to be, and you gotta be really delicate with your little eyeballs. That's your sense of vision. In the little delicate skin that's so thin and perfect and wonderful that protects your little eyeballs. You gotta be really delicate with it. So I don't want anything like this where I'm just gonna tug. If I purchase these to remove my face skin, I still have to purchase my makeup removing balm, but that balm does the job of everything. So I won't purchase these, but these are available, and I got Disney princesses. MAC collaborated with Lisa. Lisa is from Blackpink. Lisa is from a K-pop group, probably Blackpink. Really beautiful packaging. It's this glimmery purple. MAC tests on animals. Well, they're not cruelty free, so I can't purchase anything. There's been a lot of things coming out lately that have really enticed me from MAC, but I've never purchased from them because I've almost always been cruelty free. So yeah, this is just a thing I'm telling you about. If you don't purchase cruelty free, it looks like a really pretty highlighter that's golden with a pink pearl. Some lipsticks or lip glosses. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And this palette, 6 lipsticks or whatever they are. This palette kind of looks like a pure palette. I'm not gonna lie. Like a pure, yeah, looks like pure, whatever they call themselves, Pure Complexion Authority Cosmetics or something like that. It looks like a pure palette. But if that's what Lisa wears, that's what Lisa wears. That blush is really pretty. I think that's a really big color this year. I mean, isn't peach blush always a big color? There seems to be halfway decent variety in the lipsticks though. But yeah, collab with Lisa. A light peach blush and 2 eyeliners, which is a black and brown. You can get the crossbody bag as well. So it's just another brand that, the same thing that I said about Morphe can kind of pertain to MAC, except for recently they did a really beautiful holiday collection. They're profiting off someone else's audience, someone else's fans, because they're not making good staple standalone products. Am I too bold to say that? Am I too bold? Makeup Revolution is coming out with fragrances. Should I buy a few of these fragrances and like do a fragrance video? I watch Lauren May Beauty. I love her fragrance videos, and I want to start doing them as well, but fragrance is very expensive. Makeup Revolution, I think fragrance is going to be a big thing next year as well. 100 mils is $15 or 10 pounds. So there's Revolutionary, which is sweet vanilla with patchouli. Timeless, which is soft and spicy notes with the Timeless, pause. Timeless is a feminine and floral fruity scent with an aromatic, soft, spicy notes. Passion is woody and spicy with amber and chocolate notes. And Revolutionary Noir is a seductively sophisticated fragrance with coffee and vanilla notes. Noir is one I would buy. I wonder if they'll come to Ulta, because not everything comes to Ulta. It will be available on the UK website on November 24th, coming soon to the US. So I would love to have Noir, which is coffee and vanilla. I love coffee, the way it smells. Passion is amber and chocolate. That sounds good. Honestly, I would get them all. The only one that kind of sets me off a little bit is Revolutionary, because I don't like patchouli. The note patchouli very much, but it has vanilla with it, and I love vanilla. I'm not gonna try and fight loving vanilla because I love vanilla. I can't lie to you, I love vanilla. Harry Styles. I remember a long time ago this being teased that it was coming out like a beauty brand, and it's nail polishes, which makes sense for him because he's always wearing nail polishes. They're these really cool bottles, but the same thing about Harry Styles' nail care brand is the same as Kathleen Lights' nail care brand. I'm not a big fan of Harry Styles. His popularity, his rise to stardom was like 2 years younger than me, if you know what I mean. Like, I was in high school when he was in One Direction. I remember when Zayn left, but I didn't have an emotional connection or cry or, like girls in middle school were like crying that Zayn left One Direction, and then One Direction broke apart, and I was like getting into college when that happened. So I'm not obsessed with him, but I like his music, and he's dating Olivia Wilde, but that blue like chrome looks really pretty. The dark blue chrome. He has a similar color that Kathleen Lights has coming out, that iridescent blue. Interesting. It's called Pleasing, by the way. Pleasing. How does he not have a swatch of the dark blue? Is this it? No, that looks black. Well, you dropped the ball, Mr. Styles. I would have loved a swatch of the dark blue. Unless that is it. This looks black, though. But yeah, that's out. The set is $65 with 4 polishes, 3 alphabet set decals, so you can put those stickers on your nails. I do like to paint my nails. I haven't done it in a while, but not something I would get. Covergirl is cruelty-free, and they have come out with a skincare line. Let's see what they have. Dry Skin Corrector Cream. Probably has hyaluronic acid in it. Hydrating Cream Cleanser. Mattifying Oil-Free Moisturizer. Priming Glow Mist. Weightless Water Cream. So, I'm very happy with my skincare. So I don't feel a need to try this. And I have weird feelings about makeup brands trying to do skincare, or skincare brands coming out with like a little bit of makeup. So I always wish they would come out with like a sister brand. Like, a good example, Colourpop has whatever their skincare stuff is called? Pretty Fresh? Is it Pretty Fresh? Their little skincare thing. They have all the serums and stuff. I like when there's a clear, you're on this side, makeup is on this side, we're good to go. Is it Pretty Fresh? Because I know they have a Pretty Fresh concealer. I can't, whatever. Colourpop does it well. I like when it's separated as such. But it is called Covergirl Clean Fresh Skincare. Like, that's on all the packaging. So, but I don't need any of this stuff. The Priming Mist actually sounds interesting. Priming Glow Mist. That sounds interesting, but that's more makeup-y, you know? But if you purchase cruelty-free and you're interested in trying new skincare, Covergirl has that for you. Melt. This is what I want to get to. This can be the last thing. Melt came out with this, how many pans is it? 4 times 5, 20 pan palette. It's got greens, it's got really pretty oranges, neutrals, one really pretty purple shade. This palette is right up my alley. How expensive is it? They have never done like a big square palette. Oh, these gel things are really pretty too. That hot pink with that green is just like everything I've ever wanted. They do such beautiful holiday collections, and I always, not always, but when they did the Muerta and and the 2 half palettes with the sugar skull or whatever, I wish I got that. It is the one that got away. The one that got away. And then it went on sale and I still didn't purchase it. Last year they did the Beetlejuice collection, which is, they do interesting things for holidays. So anyway, this is the, what is it called? Did I say? Amor y Mariposa. Mariposa. Really pretty. This is right up my, with those greens. You put that green next to that red. Bitch. That dark red next to that purple. Bitch. But the palette is $70. My cat is curled up sleeping right here. That's a lot. That's so much. You think it'll go on sale, or is it gonna sell out? There's a blush palette too. I think people will be really happy with this because there's a really like spicy orange and then a really baby pink. I think baby pink blush was a big thing this year. If it's not this year, it'll be next year. So this is like my makeup predictions. And then there's like a tangerine orange and then some lighter color blushes or highlighters or whatever they are. What else is there? 5 lipsticks, really interesting shades of purple, orange, mid-tone pink, sort of a nude, and then one that's closer to a baby pink. These. Fuck. These are so pretty. Look at that shimmery. That's pretty. That's pretty. They did a really beautiful job. The brushes with the red bristles, that's very pretty as well. I think they deserve every bit of recognition they're getting for this. The whole PR box is $425. That's a lot of money. That's almost as much as my rent. That's almost as much as my rent to live in a home for a whole month. But I'm just kidding. They should be proud of what they curated. The colors they chose, the packaging, they should be proud of what they did. And it's very tempting. It's very expensive though. But like I said, Melt is always something I think about. I can't get. And then I think about it 2 years later. And then I cry. Okay. Well, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching the makeup releases. I hope it was a nice, relaxing time. Let me know what types of things you are going to purchase. Did you like my cat? He's curled up in my husband's dirty clothes. Normally he sleeps right there, but he was scared of the fire, so I'm gonna go move him. I hope I filmed saying goodbye. I got Brigsby up in his spot. I don't know if I got that. Look at this eye look. Isn't it amazing? I'm just so captivated by it. Okay, bye. Bye.